Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all doing alright out there. It's Thursday night. That means it's time for another 10 bases. Just a little side stream, something to get you through the week. Travis is here to give you that last little push to get you to the weekend. To get you to tomorrow, Valentine's Day, eh? And if you're watching on YouTube after the fact, maybe you can use this to bask in the love just a little bit longer. And that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna bask in the love. We're gonna take it all in so that we can give it all out tenfold. And you know what I love? I love Katamari. So, what I want to do tonight, I'm going to start us off drawing a little Katamari. But what I want you to do is to help me out and help me draw some items to add on to that Katamari ball. That way we can roll it all up into a big, beautiful love supernova. So why don't you help me out? Let's see, gonna pull up some reference here. Right. Let's get our shape tool. Let's skip the dialogue. Let me know if the music's a little loud. I'm here to create a comfortable environment for you all. I'm gonna get a nice pale pink to start this off. We're gonna just angle after. We're gonna get a nice deep red, actually. Maybe a little more magenta. Just creating the base for these little spots here. Well, let's keep this even. So we gotta make sure our axis of rotation doesn't exceed the bounds of our ball here. Just like that. Alright, now we're gonna go in with some nice whites. Just stark white. Really lean into those Valentine's Day colors. Fuck it, I'm just gonna hand draw it. It'll be much easier that way. Get our little nodules going. Let's just top off those nodules so they have a starker appearance. And if you're watching out there, why don't you tell me some of the things you love while I build this Katamari? That way, we can build a beautiful Katamari together. That's a lovely ball. I think we're ready to stick some things to it. So we're gonna merge all these layers. But the Katamari can't roll on its own. We need a cousin back there. Let's get this red going on. I'm surprised this hasn't been a cousin already. I guess we'll do this same color to kind of get the arms moving here. Just create some depth there with nothing but a little flat color. simple shapes here. They all look basically the same face. But rather than little dot eyes, I'm going to give this one little happy eyes. Because this particular cousin loves what they do. This is fucking darling. Thank you, Clown. And if you're just joining, we're here to roll up everything we love here in this Katamari so that we can send it up into the cosmos with all of the love we can stuff into it. So if you want to name some of the things you love, we'll add it to the Katamari. I guess we'll take these and scoot them aside so that we have room to expand. Because the Katamari's the centerpiece here. You love King of Cosmos? Well, good luck rolling him up. But I think if we, never forget our mission. Maybe the King of Cosmos is looming over in the background. So we're gonna start off with a nice purple. Oh, that's not nearly enough space. So glad that worked out. It's got a gray face. And a butt chin. Don't let him know I said that, though. And a crown, which lets you know he's king. One Piece D&D and boobies? I think we can make most of those happen. Hell, it's Valentine's Day. We'll push for that third option there. Because I love you, Clown. Let's get rid of those mustaches. It's got a beard of some sort. I believe it goes up to his lower lip. It can be chased. I mean, it's so different transitioning. Oh yeah, I bet. I hope those are coming along for you. And I hope that journey is really taking you places that you're happy with. 'Cause that's what it's all about. You're not static? Congratulations! gonna select these purples here because our King of Cosmos has a really psychedelic, spectacular helmet here. So I think we're actually gonna go kind of a pale light green. Really fill those in with... Oh, we don't want to do red dots. So let's do kind of blue. Yeah, that stands out. First time you shaved all your hair. That's really rad. I'm happy you're finding yourself underneath all that. You're really exploring into new, and it sounds like affirming territory, and that's what I want for you and everyone else out there. Good luck, and I'm gonna have to... Off stream, I'll have to ask you for some tips, because shaving has never worked out for me particularly. Even shaving my face, like, I get just a violent retribution from my body for attempting it. Guys are petulant and persistent early on, but then you start crashing like the day before your E. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you're changing the hormone structure of your body. That's why I always really dug Evenkoff from One Piece. Just inject it all at once. Realize your true self. If only we could have such mysticism in our world. Not mysticism, but just that immediate satisfaction. Evenkoff is all. Alright, so we got our king in there. I think just to really give it king vibes, we're going to have to pick a deep purple here. Make a multiply layer. So the king is always looming. But up here, let's see, we need to add boobs, we need to add One Piece and D&D. Have I ever seen The Court Jester? I have not. And I don't know Danny Kaye, like, offhand, and I think I'm pronouncing that right? But, like, the name sounds familiar. Classic. Yeah, I'm trying to... I'll have to add it to my list, because I'm trying to get a lot more movies into my watch time, and a lot less, I'm running out of short-form content, and I don't want to watch something just for the sake of watching something. I want to take in new stuff as much as I can, because I always find I benefit from taking on new things. It's the blonde silly man from the 60s and 70s. Bongo Bongo song. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check into that. Have I heard of the Bible? You mean Back to the Future? Have I seen that movie where Emma Stone's a baby woman? Yeah. Poor Things. I feel like it, you know, I mean, its message obviously got across because it was so heavy-handed, but I don't, like, fault them for that, because media literacy is dead and they want to make sure that their message gets across. Like, they've really had to simplify and stop, you know, a lot of subtlety in modern movies. Like, I haven't seen The Substance, but I clearly understand the concept. But I guess a lot of people don't. And that's why they had to make it such a heavy-handed metaphor. You like the bluntness of it? Ugly in a way people shy away from. Yeah. That's a good way of looking at it. Like, it was certainly a fun movie. Visually, it was really fun. But, I don't know, maybe it's just part of this trend in movies where, you know, they've all lacked subtlety, and it's... I guess I'm just not their core audience. Like, you didn't understand white privilege leads into GKMC. Good Kid, Mad City? I'm not familiar. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, yeah, it took me a long time to unlearn a lot of really just shitty things about myself. Especially growing up in a small town with, I will say, conservative parents. Like, I took in a lot of lessons that... Well, not lessons, I took in a lot of bullshit that it took longer than I'm happy about to unlearn and reteach myself. Rick Martin's concept album about Gorangham and Compton. I'll have to check it out. Because I know, like, bold stance here, but Kendrick Lamar, really great rapper, really incredible artist. It's also, to be frank, a funny movie with great acting. Oh yeah, the performances in that movie were spectacular. I had a lot of fun the whole time. Great cast. We got our dragon from Dungeons and Dragons. And I gotta say, uh-oh, Loopy's not gonna be happy about what's stuck to this Katamari. Oh no, it's a pirate straw hat! You forget you're in a social bubble, but millions heard Kenny for the first time at the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, I know that much. Like, it's... I put Shanks and Roger into... But yeah, yeah, I mean, like, musical tastes are... People tend to stay within relatively small circles of musical interest. And so that's... I'm glad Kendrick got that showcase. And last year, I think it was... Well, Usher was already pretty prevalent. But still, you know, happy to have Usher on the stage. You got into SOAD in third, and You Never Look Back. You're gonna have to spell that one out for me. SOAD. Sword of Art's Dawn Line. System of a Down. Oh yeah. Surge is an amazing songwriter. Like, and just kind of appealed to that kind of nihilistic sense that prevailed at the time of just throwing in some nonsense so nothing was like too heavy or too serious. Age for the Generation's probably gonna know rap the best generally. Yeah, I see your point there. I'm certainly not the person to be speaking on this with any authority for certain, but I don't know. I feel like punk and rap kind of came from the same places, just, you know, systemic inequality, but rap just built this incredible scene, incredible life, and there's a lot of really strong voices in there. But yeah, you're not going to hear as real of messages, maybe from like a lot of white punk artists, because like unfortunately that scene was very white, problematically in some places, until I don't know, more recently. Or I mean, like Bad Brains obviously just forerunners in their craft, but still, a lot of those offshoot scenes like metal and rockabilly are still very exclusionary. Wait, no, those are going to be... There's a pair of boobs just caught on there, jiggling around the ball. Staffy, if you're still there, give me some things that you love. It's the week for love, Sheriff. So if you want to send some love this way, I'll be happy to throw it onto the ball. In the meantime, I'm going to add on a little something. Metal is only exclusionary because it's not a genre anymore. I think that's fair. Like, there are very distinctly metal things that never really went into, like, the prog area. You know, you've got black metal, power metal, death metal, just these very distinctly metal sounds. It's saying rock at this point. Yeah, I think it's still distinct enough from other music. It's not like saying alternative. I think alternative would be that catch-all. But typically, I guess alternative means, like, new metal. Like, metal certainly took on a different meaning than it had back in, like, the 70s, 80s. What is something I love that I want to add to this Katamari? I think I want to add... I love to cook. Cooking is, like, I found very meditative for me, so... just way too big to be a scene. Yeah, oh yeah, but I think there's a very distinct metalhead scene. And a lot of it skews more towards, like, thrash metal and hardcore. I guess a lot of, like, there was more division in the scene in our growing up when emo hit and post-emo and hardcore and then screamo. But yeah, I know and talk to a lot of metalheads, and I think there's like a very distinct demographic of metalheads who are very, very stalwart in their musical tastes, and I think that's kind of one of the defining features of like a true metalhead. And I love me some power metal, and I wish. I mean, that's just one Dorcas who's got, you know, maybe a toe in the metal scene. But hey, Blind Guardian, if you ever want to come to St. Louis, just saying. There's a little bit of fried rice that got caught up mid-flip into the Katamari. They don't like ghosts because of stolen valor. Yo, yeah, like I said, metalheads have big opinions about music, and they'll let you know. What else do I love? Like, what's something I love with my whole heart? Cosplay and crafting. I don't know how to represent that on here, though. Maybe what's one of my favorite cosplays, or just one of my favorite... What would be immediately recognizable as like a representation of cosplay? This is going to have to go behind the ball. Let's do it on this side. Fursuits, yeah. I mean, it's certainly an iconic choice for cosplay. Fur isn't my scene, though. Just wasn't for me. I think a big part of it is like the cost of entry. Like I will build you a rig out of cardboard and gumption, but I cannot commit to crafting anything like long form. I moved away from some of the yellow. Hopefully it's distinct enough from the surrounding. Warhammer. Could be really good for me. Yeah. I've always wanted to do something big like that. Or just me, from the crafting aspect. Like from a cosplay perspective, I've always really wanted to make like big armor or just something really big. I had an idea for like just to expand on my wasteland armor, like a big junkyard behemoth, something that uses like puppetry and stuff, something I can climb into and make big footsteps around in. Pink orc. Now the ball itself is pink, so I can add some pink accents. I like a little more magenta, but I'm going to add one here. Oh, I'm a pink orc. Yeah. I'm a Travis orc. But yeah, I would absolutely do a pink orc. What was it? Kind of wanted to do a, one of their Mad Docs. Cosplay some Orky armor, and I'm a Pinky that wins his fights. Yeah, I can do that. Thought about doing a Ripper doc, because I remember at, I guess it was my first actual job, talking with one of my older coworkers, and by older I mean probably just a few years older than me, but I was 16, so that's considerable at the time, about Warhammer, and he had modded a Mad Doc so that the mask had a cigarette hole in it. Well, yeah, they can't kill me because I believe I'm the best. And I got enough orcs to believe that I'm very strong and I'm bigger. See, it starts with getting those gobos to believe how big you are. And then everybody else believes you're bigger. Mech boy seems my speed too. And orcs are... 40k orcs are a lot of fun. They slap the cars. Well, yeah, slapping cars is what makes them go. You gotta slap the car to start it off, and then you paint it red so it goes fast. Go faster, shoot better. And that's why I love orcs. Although, you know, I kind of view them in a different light lately. is a night of love. Those are the names of the spells. Yeah. Played a lot of Dawn of War growing up. And so a lot of like the RTS upgrades you would get would be like Shootia Boys, more Dakota, bigger weapons. So you can tell by his haircut and his power claw that you got yourself a knob here. So, Clown, is there anything else you love? Anything else you'd love to see added to our big old ball of love here before we cast it off into the cosmos to spread its light across the galaxy? Let's see, we go back here, and just a couple of highlights. Frog for your boo? Can do. Let's see, how's it going to be positioned here? I think it's just going to be chilling. And what a sweet way to add something here for someone you love. Nice pale yellow. There we go. A nice little frog there. We'll add a little shadow to this throat sack, so it stands out a little bit. And I'm gonna add something I love very much. We'll just stick it right on top here. Kind of the way you run over something in Katamari and it gets stuck on there at an awkward angle. So it goes that way. expand even a little bit. I love my friends. Well, I know it hasn't been terribly long, but I think we may just as well have rolled up enough love to cast up there to shine on everybody. And I hope what we've done here tonight really just radiates out for everybody to feel. So I bid you all a good night, and I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. And happy trails, each and every one of you.